In general, Africa has suffered a lot from, over the last 20 or so years, from competition, from internal economic problems, social problems. But Uganda is an exception to this. Uganda and Ethiopia have seen increases in production, while the rest of African countries have not. So Uganda is already doing something right, and this new plan to increase production by almost more than 4 times in a very short period of time is very ambitious.
It is this perception that the world holds about Uganda's coffee. Many efforts are, however, underway by different government institutions to increase production. But to the executive director of the International Coffee Organization, Joseph Sete, Uganda needs to involve more women in coffee production.
There's no one magical solution, no silver bullet. You have to do a series of actions to improve the production. So part of it is to evolve, is to empower women. Women often head coffee growing households, but do not have the same levels of productivity as the male-led households. So giving more power to women, training them is another method. The government has a big role to play in research, in developing varieties that are resistant to the effects of climate change. Extension services are a very important part. How to make the farmers aware of good agricultural practices and put them into reality.
A creation of a vibrant coffee demand cannot be ignored. To Joseph Sete, this may not be simple, but it is recommended as a self-assessment tool.
There's several advantages to developing a strong internal market. It creates more competition for the coffee of the farmer, so the farmer tends to get a better price. It starts to increase demand for quality coffee, which also helps raise prices. It creates a lot of know-how about coffee processing in the country. It adds value also in the country. So this is not simple in a country like Uganda, where the purchasing power is relatively low, but this is the first step that we recommend to add value to coffee, is to build up a strong domestic market.
Samporo na Haima, NBS, live at 9.